Okay, how you guys doing there? Hopefully doing well. Okay, we're getting ready to start section 3-3, and I sent in the email I sent to you guys the other day. I told you guys how we typically spend almost 3 weeks on this one worksheet. Yeah, 3 weeks, not 3 days. And typically students don't really like this section. I really like it. Somebody in the class is going to really like it. I have no idea who. Every year there's always at least one or two people that really, really love it. Pretty much everybody else hates this section. So anyhow, this is easily my funnest section I like to do. Not just because students don't like it, but I just really enjoy this section. I think it's kind of a fun section. So anyhow, the reason why we spend 3 weeks on it is because I spend a week going over all the odds. It literally takes about a week, about 4 or 5 days. And then what I typically do is I have you draw names for partners, and you are with a partner for a week working through the even problems together. And then the third week, I actually have people coming up to the board to demonstrate the solutions. Okay? Well, we're in lockdown right now. We're probably going to be in lockdown for at least the next 3 weeks or so. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to grade this one. For right now, though, I just encourage you to watch the videos. And I'm going to break this up into at least 2 or 3 videos. This isn't going to be one long video because this video would probably take, 2.5 hours or so. So I'm probably going to work through about 2 or 3 videos. What I would encourage you to do is I would encourage you to print off the worksheet if you can, or at least pull up the worksheet and kind of follow along while I'm working through the problems. And then I would do a problem, like if I do number 19, then I would stop the video, and then you should try number 20. And then, because they're very similar, the evens and the odds, like 19 and 20 are very similar, 21 and 22 are very similar. Not always, but pretty close. Okay, so that's what I would suggest. I would not suggest watching all of these videos and then try to do all of the assignment all at once. You can, but I wouldn't do that. Okay. So also, if you do have the worksheet already pulled up, you can cross out some of these. We're actually going to start on question number 19. Question number 19. So the first 18 questions you can cross off. Okay. And we're only going to go as far. We'll go no farther than question number. Let's see, probably number. I would say no farther than question number 89, probably 89. And we may not even get that far. I'm not sure, to be honest with you right now. Okay. So you can cross off the rest of those. Okay. So what this section deals with, section 3.3 is something called trig identities. Okay. I use the analogy of a jigsaw puzzle. Okay. What I mean is this: if I was to ask you, how do you put together a jigsaw puzzle? Now, most of you probably just say, well, you do all the edges and the corners, and then, put the reds together and the blues together and the greens together, and then, work that way. I'm not saying it's wrong, okay, but it's going to sound a little stupid here, but oh well. What I want you to understand is the first thing I would do is this. That's how you could do a jigsaw puzzle, okay? What you could do though is this. I'm getting very basic. The very first thing you do, you might think, well, you gotta flip over all the pieces so they're all the right side up. Well, not necessarily. You could theoretically put together the jigsaw puzzle with the colored pieces face down. You could do that. It makes it a lot harder, okay? Also, let's say the box was big enough. The first thing you should do is probably dump it out of the box, okay? You don't necessarily have to. If the box was big enough, you could theoretically put together the whole puzzle inside the box,